stuff before you get into an altercation? Listen, I tried it one time, and it did not go well. Okay? I was out at the bar with a friend of mine, right? And this guy came up to me real aggressive because he thought that I had kissed his girlfriend, which I didn't do, right? My friend did. I just watched him do it. It's fine. He didn't know that part, right? But he came up to me and he was like, hey man, I'm gonna break your jaw. Real straightforward, right? Sets the tone. Problem is now everybody in that area heard him say that to me. So now they're all looking at me to see how I'm gonna respond, right? So in my head, I wanna say something cool, right? Like I was gonna look back at him and be like, hey man, you don't wanna catch these hands. Something like that, right? But the adrenaline had my mind so foggy that what came out was, these hands just ain't for clapping. Yeah, I did this right here. Like I was gonna slap him in his face. But it worked, right? Because when I hit him with this, he started laughing. And then I started laughing so we didn't have to fight. Which was good. It worked out for me. Which is good because I don't lose my job, right? Because comedy don't pay the bills right now. So when I'm not doing comedy, I work as a firefighter. And, we're not doing all that. I didn't do it for the attention. I did it for the insurance. But, it's a small department. And I didn't know, I didn't realize when I got hired that I was the first and still only Latino this department has ever hired. Yeah, 19 white guys and 1 brown guy. That is a lot of pressure to be the only diversity, right? Because you know when companies are trying to hire more diversity, they do like commercials and pamphlets? Yeah, if my department decides to do that, our pamphlet is just gonna be pictures of me, right? In different poses at various levels of tan. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work out. I don't know, there's a lot of, I guess, stereotypes or whatever about firemen. One of them is true, there are a lot of good cooks. A lot of people are really good cooks in the firehouse, which is nice, right? Because we all eat well. But the downside of that is it all makes us a little husky. Yeah, I said husky. I don't like to say fat, okay? Fat makes me feel bad. Husky makes me feel cute. I don't know why I bounced when I did that. It was just great. I had one of the guys, he's trying to help me lose weight, right? Told me that I should become vegan. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Puerto Rican, it's against our culture, right? Also, let's be honest, okay? Everything vegan is terrible, including the people. Now, yeah, sorry if you're vegan. God forgives, just remember that. I don't know. Then he tried to get me to do ice bath. That was another thing. Anybody do that, an ice bath? You've done that? Is that why you're 6'7" and jacked? Yeah. He tried to get me to do this, I didn't understand it. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. What's the benefit of an ice bath? Because it's really great for your heart and circulation. It's amazing for brown fat, which is what I thought he called me behind my back. Turns out it's a real thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to make my kids proud. Clap it up, you got kids? I heard there's a couple people in here got kids. Clap it up, kids. So I got 2 kids. I got a son and a daughter. And people think it's cute to ask you which one is your favorite, right? Yeah, and as a parent, I will never say I have a favorite child. But one of them is more popular, okay? And I'm not gonna say which one because she knows, but they're just different kids, right? Like my son, this is not a joke, okay? My son looks nothing like me. Bright red hair, green eyes, pale skin. Yeah, raises some questions, right? I actually did the research. I went on Google, I did the research, right? It turns out when both parents have brown hair and brown eyes, you have a 0.14% chance of having a red-haired, green-eyed kid. But your chances increase if the guy next door is a hot redhead. I'm kidding, he's mine. Yeah, he's mine. He's an annoying little thing, though. He really is. Because he's spoiled. And it's his mom's fault, right? Because she always buys him stuff. Yeah, you know. The other day I'm at the store with my son, he comes right up to me. He goes, Dad, can I get this toy? Now this is a teaching moment, right? So I look at him, I go, no, buddy. If I buy you that toy, you're not going to understand the value of hard work and earning what you get. But if you get out to the parking lot without paying for it, it's yours. I'm kidding, I didn't say that. What I said to him was, no. That's all I said, no. But now, because of his mom, he's spoiled, he comes to me with an attitude. Goes, well, mommy always gets me a toy. Yeah, with the little neck thing, right? So I says, Father, I have to bend down and explain. Well, mommy loves you more. I love when people take that seriously. I'm kidding. Love my kids. Love them. Watching them grow up to be little people is amazing, right? Like, I can already tell that my daughter is going to be a wonderfully strong and independent woman. But right now, she's a brat. All right? And look, I've been yelled at before for saying that. All right? Someone has come up to me and said, oh, you shouldn't call your daughter a brat. That's mean. You should call her a handful. Here's the thing, okay? To me, there is a huge difference between a brat and a handful, right? Like, you go to pick your kid up from the playground and they start crying and screaming because they don't want to go home. That kid's a handful. You go to pick your kid up from the playground and they start screaming, stranger danger? That kid's a brat. And that's my daughter, man. Her mouth is reckless, okay? I mean, she gets it from me, but I'll give you an example, right? Other day I'm having breakfast with my kids. Out of nowhere, my daughter just takes a shot. She goes, Dad, it would really mean a lot to me if we could get a cat. Can we please get a cat? I said, no, honey. Daddy's allergic to cats. We can't get a cat. I'm sorry. Right away, she leans over to her brother and goes, so when Dad dies, we can get a cat. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, pumpkin. You're plotting my death over a cat. I was like, wouldn't you be upset if Daddy died? She goes, yes. But they'd be happy we had a cat. Yeah, tell me she's not a brat. I gotta tell you, this is going way better than I thought it was gonna. I found out it was clean comedy about 7 minutes before I got here. So, yeah. I had to take out a whole bunch of jokes that I was gonna do. Yeah. I mean, there's some things I've seen in this room I want to comment on that I can't. A lot of women with trunk space, if you know what I mean. Got her! Yes! Yes! I've been waiting to see your shoulders go this whole time. It made me so happy. No, honestly though, this is way better than the show I had to do last week. Oh my God. I was doing, hello. Was I that bad that they just left? Was it a trunk space thing? Was that a little much? That might have been a little much. I'm sorry. No, I was doing the show, right? And in the back of the room, there was this drunk guy talking the whole time. Really disrupting the show. And I couldn't see him because the lights were, but I could hear him because he was loud and my ears weren't. So finally, I had to address it, right? So I just looked at his general area. I was like, hey, man, learn some manners. Simple, right? He didn't like that. Slammed his fist on the table, stood up. Goes, what'd you say to me? And now I can see him. Oh my God, he was big. 6'5", all muscle, right? Tattoos everywhere. Like the kind of guy that if my daughter brought him home, I know I'm no longer the alpha in her life. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing, right? Then he takes a step forward. He goes, yo, you trying to make me catch a body? Yeah. If you don't know what that saying means, to catch a body means to murder someone, all right? And I believe anyone who uses the phrase catch a body is absolutely not afraid to catch a body, right? So I started thinking to myself, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to win this fight. Then his girlfriend gets involved. She reaches up from her chair, grabs his shirt, and goes, oh my God, stop, just sit down, Sterling. Right. I was like, Sterling? I'm definitely going to win this fight. Right? But here's the thing, right? Now, I can't fight this guy. Best case scenario, I beat up a guy named Sterling, no one cares. Right? Worst case scenario, I get beat up by a guy named Sterling, I gotta relocate, change my name, and start a new life. Right? So how do I get out of it? So as comedians, we've learned how to de-escalate situations in one of three ways. All right, we can get silly, which we joke our way out of it. We can get sincere, which we talk our way out of it. Or we can get security, which is what I did. Listen, I may look like Dana White from the UFC, but I got soft hands and a bad back, so I'm not gonna fight anybody. Guys, thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of the show.